Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at the Mankato Civic Center, ready to take on Minneapolis. Mankato against Minneapolis should be a good matchup. The city's teams are usually pretty challenging. We do have a tournament this weekend that we will be playing several metro area cities teams. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. I think we have everyone available today, every player on the team. I'm not aware of anyone who is out. Looks like we will have Brecky in goal. As usual, let me know if there's any audio issues or some streaming issues. I'm not on Wi-Fi. We will start the game with Zimmerman, Haug, Murphy, Say, and Oaks. Great block by Brecky. Minneapolis did a nice job setting that up with 3 different passes to get set up for a shot. Brecky read it beautifully and was able to make a sliding save. Here comes Hochschild with a shot. Blocked by Minneapolis goalie. Good opportunity for Hochschild and Mankato. And an icing is called. Back in their zone. Hochschild on face-off. We have Rick Beal. Beam. Stenberg. And Jarko. Stenberg working the puck out. Jarko picks it up momentarily. Rick Beal gets it out of the zone. Bit of a scramble in the neutral. Beam able to get down into their zone, but an icing is called again. Peterson trying to do something. Murphy hit down from the back. Peterson picks it back up and keeps it in. Meehan chasing it down. Peterson picks it up and puts it back. Beam taking it behind the net. Sends it over to Meehan. Gets it out of the zone. Peterson with a good one-handed stick, poking that puck away. Now he's chasing after it. Haug hits it back behind the goal. Quick switch by Mankato. Hochschild chasing it down, and the icing is called. Oakes chips it up to Haug. Haug gets it out of the zone. Zimmerman chasing after. Almost steals it away. Provides just enough time for Hochschild to come in and make a move, but could not quite get his stick on the puck. And puck out of play. Stenberg over to Beam. Beam up to Rickbeal. Past him. Murphy chasing after a big hit. Uses his body to make sure he didn't hit from behind. Nice job. Beam steps up. Wasn't quite able to make a difference there. Stenberg brings it around the net. Puts on the brakes. Comes the other way. Tries to get a Rickbeal. Rickbeal tries to do a quick pass to Murphy, but couldn't connect. Beam sends it around the rail. Another save by Brecky. Stenberg trying to do something. Uses his body. Nice job keeping him from getting a breakout there. Beam now with control. Sends up Rickbeal. Still can't get out of the zone. Mankato having a rough time getting this puck out of the zone. Getting tired. Oh, kept it in again. Finally out of the zone by Beam, but it had to ice it in order to make it happen. So at least that gave us a little bit of a breather so we can get a quick change and back in our zone. Say in the corner, tries to chip it to Peterson. Peterson's going to bring it out. Moves it against the wall. Oaks up to Meehan. Meehan trying to do something, lost it. Shot that went wide. Hochschild brings it in. He's got 2 to beat. Takes a quick shot and a rebound, but nobody was there. Covered by the goalie. So we will reset. And Cato will get another change. And hopefully we can do something here with us being in the offensive zone. Zimmerman, Beam, Murphy, Haug, and Stenberg. Offsides. So we have 8 minutes and 34 seconds left of the first. Still not a ton of action onto the goalies. A lot of bit of scrambling, trying to maintain some control. So far, Minneapolis is winning the control battle. Murphy trying to do something with it now. Chips it, uses the wall. Could not get it past the defender. Mankato is really needing to work hard to maintain anything with the puck. And an offsides is called. It's been pretty clean hockey. Not as physical as we've seen in previous games. Score is still 0-0, 7:47 left of the first. We're still making good plays on defense, though, keeping them from making clean shots. Say, bringing it in, tries to do a move, lost control of the puck. Hochschild again chasing it down, and back in neutral. Say kicks it up to Rick Beal. Jarko trying to get some control, but stolen away. Jarko with some momentum's got 3 to beat. Got hit off the puck. Clean hit. No icing. There was a nice pass and a clean open shot, but the shot went wide. No icing. Peterson hustling. Pokes it down to Beam, hopefully. Beam keeps it in, sends it back to Peterson. Peterson tries to center it. Couldn't get it past the net. Another save by Brecky. That was a hard, low shot. And a long shot from the blue line ends up past Brecky. It was a low, hard shot that just went right through the 5-hole. And that is Minneapolis up 1 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left of the first. Haug almost had a breakout there. Tried to split the defenders. Couldn't quite get through. Had an opportunity. And now Hochschild on the face-off. Again, good job defensively by Mankato. Trying to keep him off the puck. Well, there's going to be a trip. It's going to be a trip. So Oaks is going to have the first penalty of the game for a tripping call. That will be a power play from Minneapolis. Still 1-0, 4 minutes and 37 seconds left of the first. Stolen away by Senberg. Gets it out of the zone. Almost a clean pass to Howell. It was a great look. Minneapolis is doing a nice job centering the puck quite often. And an icing. That burned up 32 seconds of the power play. With Peterson, Rick Beal, Beam, and Murphy on the ice. Again, nicely centered by Minneapolis, but Mankato doing a good job again defending, putting good pressure, preventing the clean shots. And that was just an unfortunate rebound. It was a great initial block by Brecky, but the rebound went straight to a Minneapolis player, and he was able to squeak around and get a power play goal. So we're back on 5-on-5. It's 2-0 Minneapolis with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left of the first. Mankato going to have to work extra hard for anything. Number 16, great stick handling, puck handling. Was able to get a shot, but it went way above the net. Jarko and Rick Beal on the hustle. Jarko able to steal it away and keep it in the zone. Murphy poking it away. Nobody there to pick it up. Minneapolis with a little bit of momentum here. Gotten a couple of goals and they're looking a little sharper. Mankato again having to work extra hard to keep him off the puck. Good job by Jarko and Murphy. Finally out of the zone. 1 minute and 16 seconds left of the first. Beam with a big hit, but didn't help. Hochschild chasing it down. Some help with Beam up to Peterson. Peterson over to Meehan. Ooh, Meehan tried to get it back to Peterson. It was a nice look, just could not connect. Good job by Stenberg using his body. And that is the end of the first period. It's 2-0. 2-0. Minneapolis will have a 1 minute intermission. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to get rolling here. Start of the second period. Minneapolis has 9 shots on goal. Mankato has only 3. Score is 2-0, Minneapolis. Stenberg over to Beam. Beam mishandling it a little bit. But finally gets it in. Murphy on the chase. Peterson helping out. Over to Meehan. Murphy trying to make something happen. Sends it out to Stenberg. Stenberg sends it in. Nice effort to try to deflect by Peterson, but couldn't make it happen. Battle in the corner. Beam steps up, tries to knock it deeper into the zone, but cannot quite get much stick on it. And an icing is called, so back in their zone. So right away, Mankato bringing a little pressure. We got to put some more pressure on that goalie. Hochschild, nice job using his body, pressing the guy to the outside. So defensively, we're making some good decisions. Offensively, we cannot maintain. Jarko behind the net. Kicks it out to Oakes. Oakes sends it in. Finally, a shot on goal. It was a little outside the post, so I don't think that counts as a shot on goal, but it's on the scoreboard, so we'll count it. Murphy on the face-off. Murphy does a nice job winning these. Up to Stenberg. Stenberg tries to send it back to the corner. Murphy, Zimmerman battling. Nice pick off by Peterson. Peterson with a shot that goes wide. Beam is on it, sends it back to the corner to Peterson. Nice shot by Beam right to the face mask of the goalie. There's a little bit of pressure on the goalie. That's what we like to see. Mankato needing to do a bit of a change. Blocker save by Brecky. Stenberg trying to bring it up. Beam holds on to it. Goes through the neutral. Into their zone and a quick little wrister, but it goes to the corner. Stenberg's over there to push it back in. Now Mankato gets a change. Hochschild. Peterson picks it up, sends it back to Say. Say back to Jarko. Jarko. Oh, nice passing by Mankato there. Jarko saw the opening with Hochschild. Hochschild was not able to put it on goal, but it's nicely set up. Now Mankato is looking sharp. Jarko almost had an opportunity for a shot and not quite get it through. Jarko to Say. Say puts it to the corner. Murphy back on the ice. And icing is going to be called. So Mankato finally bringing some pressure, keeping the puck in their zone a bit more of the time. It's 10 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Still 2-0. but some great opportunities. We just got to capitalize. Murphy on the faceoff. Stenberg sends it in. Stenberg keeps it in. A light shot by Zimmerman, but still a shot on goal. Murphy with a great opportunity right in front, and that looked like a goal from here. Looks like the goalie picked it up. I don't know what I saw going to the net, but I was excited, thought it was a goal, but it was a save. Good pressure on the goalie by Mankato. Hochschild on the faceoff. Out to Peterson. Peterson sends it around to Meehan. Meehan centers it for Hochschild. Good block by the goalie. More opportunities. And a penalty is going to be. Oh, no penalty. A helmet fell off. Goalie's helmet fell off. That's why they blew the whistle. Finally, some great pressure by Mankato on the goalie, forcing some good saves. And it's close proximity right in front. So one of these times it's going to go in. Hochschild again on the faceoff. Loses that one. And a wide open pass. Brecky. Nice save on Brecky's part. Showed some patience. Did not get too jumpy. Was able to make a nice save. Hochschild, he's got two to beat. Up to Meehan. Meehan tries to get around, but stolen away. Another nice save by Brecky. The puck was just hanging there for Minneapolis to throw at him. Hochschild almost had a breakout. One extra stride. Shot goes wide. Bit of a scramble in our zone, trying to do something with it, but it's just back and forth to the blue line, back behind the goalie. Hochschild gets poked away again, out of the zone finally. Jarko picks it up. Oh, get excited. Say sends it around to Zimmerman. And offsides is called. A lot of back and forth action. 6 minutes, 34 seconds left of the second period. Still 2-0 Minneapolis. We double the shots. We're now to 8. Minneapolis with 12. Murphy trying to shake some defense. Good opportunity for Minneapolis, but they could not execute. Thankfully, the shot went wide. Ooh, Stenberg to Zimmerman. Zimmerman had a swing and a miss, but a good opportunity. And offsides. We can see in the body language of Mankato that they've made some sort of mental adjustment, and they're on offense. They're doing something different that seems to be working. Defensively, they're still doing great. Another nice save by Brecky. 2 nice saves by Brecky. Close proximity. The save to his left and the save to his right. Beam finally bats it down and gets it out, but icing is going to be called. But a decent decision so we can get some fresh legs. But Brecky on fire with some great saves. Murphy, Jarko, Say, Rick Beal, and Jarko. And Oaks. Sorry. Murphy hustling. He's got Jarko for help. Nice centered. Nicely centered. Nicely centered by Rick Beal. Bit of a scramble on the wall. Rick Beal centers it for Jarko. Jarko is able to put it past. Mankato breaks the egg. 2-1. 2-1 Minneapolis. Mankato is on a roll. Nice chip up to from Jarko to Rick Beal. Rick Beal's got an opportunity and a great shot. Great shot, glove side. Made the goalie make a nice glove save. A nice look by Jarko to get that up in the air. Saw Rick Beal wide open. Good execution. Hochschild on the faceoff. Beam with a big hit. Minneapolis now bringing the pressure. It's gotten a little bit more physical in the middle of this period. And we're on to 3 minutes and 40 seconds left of the second period. Mankato has done a much better job maintaining a little bit more control of the puck in their zone to create some opportunities. Hochschild trying to get a little flip to Haug. That did not work, and then Minneapolis ices it. So there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the second period. 2-1. Minneapolis is up by 1. Murphy on the faceoff. Wins it. Gets it out to Oakes. Oakes sends it in. Another glove save outside the post. But Meehan tried to tip that. But again, right off the faceoff, good execution. Murphy winning it, getting a nice pass. Meehan to Murphy. Murphy's got one to beat. Murphy tried to take a shot, but off his blocked shot, we had another opportunity from Peterson. Good look by Murphy. Send it to Meehan. Meehan tries to get a shot off, but blocked by the defense. Peterson knocks him off the puck. It's going to be a race. Oakes picks it up, sends it around to Meehan. Chip to Murphy. And an icing. Back in their zone. 1 minute and 57 seconds left of this period. This period's looked a lot better by Mankato. Competitive juices are flowing. Hochschild sends it to the corner. Rick Beal chasing him down, sent around Jarko. Rick Beal still chasing it down. Now beam side. Sends it back to Rick Beal. Could not connect. Rick Beal lost track. Hochschild to Rick Beal. Now a bit of a scramble. Defensively, great job by Mankato. A shot on goal, not a solid shot, but a shot nonetheless. Recchi was able to track it down easily. A shot wide. Jarko, quick pass to Rick Beal. Rick Beal sends it to their zone. And no icing. Jarko chasing. Stenberg steps up on it, steals it away, centers it. Nobody there. Jarko now around the other side. Jarko with a great opportunity, the wraparound. Could not make it happen. He does send us to the point, but Stenberg was a little out of position. He had to be. He was trying to help out down low. Stenberg chips it up to Zimmerman, back to Stenberg. Nice little chip pass, stolen away. And that is the end of the second period. They're not going to clean the ice, so we're going to have a 1 minute intermission. But the score is 2-1. Minneapolis is still up. Shots on goal, 16 from Minneapolis and 13 from Mankato. Mankato did a much better job that period offensively. They continued their defense abilities, and hopefully we'll put it all together here in the third. We'll be back in a minute. We are back in action. Start of the third period, 2-1. Minneapolis. Rothschild with the face-off. Back to Say. Mankato's got to keep up their momentum. Rothschild steals it away momentarily, tries to send it to Say. Peterson is there for help. Nice save by Brecky. Shot wide. Peterson tried to connect with Hochschild. Cannot get it through the defense. And now back in their zone. Mankato's going to make a quick change. Again, good defense by Mankato. Howe chasing it down. Got Murphy there for help. We had a half shift change. Stenberg. Uh-oh. We have a bit of a battle between Murphy and the other kid. Both shoving each other. Now the refs are going to talk on what they're going to do. I'm not exactly sure who the aggressor was there, but they're both going to be in the box. Looks like they're going to be looks like they're calling mutuals. Let's see what they add here. So they are going to settle on minor penalties, 2 minutes each, but a mutual, still 5-on-5. Back in action, 13 minutes and 10 seconds left of the third. Still 2-1, Minneapolis. Shot blocked by Stenberg. Stenberg behind the net. Gonna bring it up to Haug. Haug having a hard time holding on to the puck, lost it, and then centered. Nicely centered by number 3. Number 10 was able to put it away. So that's Minneapolis 3 and Mankato 1. 12 minutes and 42 seconds left of the game. Mankato's got some work to do. Peterson on the faceoff. Jarko now chasing. And an icing. Peterson on the faceoff again. Rick Beal, Say, Oaks, and Jarko. Hard shot on goal. Mankato a little off their rhythm right now. Have to regain some stability. Say with the puck. Rick Beal pokes it in. Jarko picks it up. Peterson almost stole it off center. .18 seconds left of the mutuals. They'll be back in play on the first whistle after time expires. And an offsides is called with 1 second left on the mutual. Stenberg sends it to the goalie to save. Beam tried to come back with another shot, but goes wide. It's going to be a breakaway for Mankato or for Minneapolis. Brecky's way out of position, but ended up being a decent play by Brecky. Risky, but able to make it happen. Hostchild now with a shot. Missed. Nice block by the goalie. A lot of action in that last 5 seconds. Murphy is now back on the ice. A correction on the penalty. It looks like the Minneapolis must have gotten a 5-minute rather than a 2. So Murphy's out of the box, but the other kid is not. Murphy steals it away. Beam picks it up. Good shot. Almost past him. Hit the goalie's glove and rolled out just past the post. So we do have a power play. Well, at least I thought we did, but we don't. I thought maybe they did not put that time up on the board for that other kid. They just Minneapolis momentarily had 4 on the ice. So it's still 5-on-5. It's 10 minutes and 2 seconds left of the third. 3-1 Minneapolis. Mankato in need of getting a score. Rothschild behind the net, sends it up to Peterson. Rothschild sends it down to their zone. No icing. That should be icing. So back in their zone. Mankato will probably make a change. Nope, same 5. So Peterson, Say, Zimmerman, and Oakes, and Hochschild. Hochschild with the faceoff. Zimmerman in the mix with Hochschild, ends up losing it. Number 2 zips around, and another Minneapolis goal. Sneaks past the 5-hole of Brecky. Quick, sneaky, low shot. So it's 4-1 Minneapolis with 9:06 left of the third. And Cato lost a little momentum. Now they're going to have to work extra hard. Murphy with the puck. Tries to bring it up center. Ends up losing it. Risky play. Meehan. Murphy there to help. Picks it up. Tries to squeak it through to Jarko. Cannot make it happen. And ends up in Minneapolis' stick. Quick shot from the point. And Brecky was able to track it down. The Minneapolis kid is still in the box. Murphy on the faceoff. Beam behind the net, tries to send it up to Jarko. Jarko to Murphy. Murphy to Meehan, nicely executed. Now they just got to get down, make something happen. Oh. Mankato not able to maintain some control in the zone. Stenberg now trying to hit somebody. Gets it up to Jarko. Quick shot by Minneapolis. Brecky was able to track it down. Another save. 25 shots on goal for Minneapolis. 14 for Mankato. Minneapolis winning this third period. Another save by Brecky. Ostchild trying to get through the chaos. Haug steals it away. Good opportunity out front. It's a mess in front of the goalie. Goalie was not able to track it down on his blocker side. Puck bounced in an awkward way. Nobody could pick it up to make the shot. So Mankato trying to set something up, which was nice. They were being a little bit more patient with each other, trying to see each other set something up to get a good solid shot, but couldn't quite make it happen and stole it away. Minneapolis. Say with a gentle hit. Icing is called. 5 minutes, 54 seconds left of the third. Still 4-1 Minneapolis. Brecky with a good save. Zimmerman gets it out of the zone. Not quite sure why, but that kid that was hung up with Murphy with the mutuals, he is still in the box. Not clear on what was called. Minneapolis doing a good job again centering the puck. A shot off the post proximity with the rebound. Brecky was able to track it down and make a save. Now should be an icing. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. That kid is still in the box after this whistle. Not sure what is going on. Mankato now just trying to get it out of the zone. We're back to looking like first period where we could not control anything. So 3 minutes and 49 seconds left. Third, 4-1 Mankato. I'm sorry, 4-1 Minneapolis. Quick shot off of Brecky's face. Good save. Nice save by Brecky. He's flipped over the net. I'm not sure if it hit him or not. Offsides. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left of the third. Murphy wins it momentarily. Rick Beal couldn't get it past the defender. Beam sends it in, but offsides. Good defense by Beam, knocking him off the puck. Sends it around to Rick Beal. Rick Beal tries to send it back up to Murphy, but cannot get through. That was a bit of a mess, passing back and forth by Minneapolis. It was a clumsy passes, but they were able to execute it and get it past Brecky. So it's now 5-1 with 140 left of the game. Jarko trying to chase it down. Good pressure. Staying with it. Say picks it up. Say sends it down to Hochschild. Cannot get anything there. 1 minute left of the period. Jarko with a shot, nice and low, but it goes wide, blocker side. .25 seconds left. Zimmerman with the puck behind the net. Trying to figure out what to do with it. Blocked by Brecky. And that is game. That is a loss for Mankato, 5-1 Minneapolis. 33 shots on goal for Minneapolis and 16 for Mankato. We have a big tournament this weekend. Hope to see you there, or at least watching. But until next time, enjoy our wild America.